So today's a really exciting wedding day today because we're on the way to meet the parents and we're off for our wedding food tasting. We haven't eaten any breakfast, so I'm pretty hungry, but we had 6 choices for each course. We've had to cut it down to 4, so we're tasting 4, and then once we've tasted them, we're gonna have to cut it down to 2 so that we can offer our guests 2 options for each course. Can't wait, really hungry, but all the food looks so good, so I think it's actually gonna be really hard, but I'll let you know how it goes. So it's been a few days since the food tasting now. On the same day we had to go to my belated work Christmas dinner, which was great fun, but we ate so much food in the space of a few hours. We were so stuffed, and then we got home really late and I hung on for a few days because I wanted Matt to chat about the tasting with me, but unfortunately our work shifts are clashing a lot at the moment, so it's just me today. So with our food tasting we had to narrow down our options to taste 4 starters, 4 mains, 4 desserts and a selection of canapes. And obviously Matt and me would go to the tasting, but we had the option of taking 2 extra people. But we wanted to include both sets of parents and our brothers, so we phoned our wedding planner at the venue and we had that all arranged. We just had to pay per extra person that we weren't supposed to take, if that makes sense. So we still had the 4 options, but what we did is we doubled it up so that there would at least be 7 plates for each person to have a plate, even if it meant 2 people were tasting chicken at the same time. We also didn't know whether the plates would be big meals or whether they would just be taster portions. However, they were big meals and apparently they will look like they did then on our wedding day. We were even asked to take photos so that if we're not happy for whatever reason, we have evidence. And the chef will also take a photo, so he should be making it exactly how it was presented to us on the day. Luckily, well I say luckily, it made it harder, but all the food was really delicious. And what we had to do is narrow the 4 options down to 2. So we had to pick 2 starters, 2 mains and 2 desserts. The original rule of our venue is we're only meant to pick 1 and just tell our guests. So we'll tell them what they're having for starter, main, dessert, etc. But we weren't happy with that. We did want to at least try and offer our guests 2 different options for each course. So we had to sort of talk a little bit with our wedding planner and we came up with an agreement that we could offer them a vegetarian option and a normal option for the starter and the main, and then the desserts we could still get 2 choices. And we've also said that we will take responsibility for making sure our guests remember what they pick, because we will write it down somewhere on the table. They'll have a note, so each guest will know, oh okay, yeah, I ordered the chicken, I ordered the salmon, that kind of thing. Because they said the reason they stick to 1 option is because when it comes around to the day, where people picked quite a while before, they normally forget what they ordered, so it gets quite complicated. So we sort of agreed that if we could have the 2 choices, we'd take responsibility for making sure everyone knows what they're having. We also got to taste wines as well, which initially I didn't think would be a big deal, but I'm glad we did now, because the rosé and the white were really nice, but the red was a bit, it was weak, it was weird, and I'm not even a red wine drinker, but yeah, it just wasn't right. So we were able to taste a couple of different reds and make sure we picked the perfect one. So we know now what canapes, what starters, what mains, what desserts, and we know we've tasted them all, so we can feel confident in knowing that what our guests are going to be having. I would just advise to you for your food tasting, as much as you want to accommodate for a lot of different guests, try not to stress too much and try and make sure it's still personal to you. For example, Matt and me nearly picked a roast option to taste, but being honest, we don't like roasts. Loads of our friends do. We always get the same gobsmacked look every time we say we don't like roasts. And we nearly put one on there to taste because we knew it would probably be popular, but then we thought about it and we thought, well, we're not going to eat it. We don't really like it. So we picked a chicken option instead, which isn't a roast, but it's fairly close. So we thought, you know, compromise. And the other option is, even if your venue have set rules, I'm not saying go against them, but if there's something you would like to change slightly, don't hesitate to talk to them. Because like I said with our food options about getting a choice, they really weren't keen to do it at first, but when we sort of gave up, okay, well, we'll do this and we'll do that, and meaning that they can still get a choice, they were happy to do it, and they will negotiate and they will work around because they want you to enjoy your day. So don't think, oh, they've only said we can have one option, and think you have to stick with it. Because if you talk and you can be persuasive, and sometimes it does help to have backup, like I'm rubbish at doing that sort of thing, but Matt's better at it than I am, and our parents are good at it as well. So obviously there was a little army of us that could go in and say, yep, okay, we want this, we want that. They will do it for you. So don't hesitate to ask if there's something you're not sure of, or you're not quite happy with, you'd like to change it. They will be flexible. Just check with your venue, because as I say, we've managed to change that and we feel much happier now. I hope this video was of some help to you. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, share it around and subscribe to my channel. You can also tweet me, that's at Charlotte's Vlog, and I'm on Facebook too. That's facebook.com/Charlotte's Vlog. Have a lovely week and I'll see you soon. Bye.